What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody is doing well. So, my 2023 national recap video. Uh, just like to say, first and foremost, it exceeded all expectations. Um, my first national, as a lot of people know, whirlwind of just blowing and going, not a whole lot of sleep. Meeting a lot of great people for the first time. Just an awesome experience. Uh, Unfortunately, uh, Michael, this film not yet rated, uh, was unable to attend, which kind of sucked because it would have been really cool hanging with him. Uh, Found out at the last minute, sick defer had to cancel, which also sucked. But life and shit happens. Uh, so with that, like I said, met a lot of great people, a lot of great memories. I'd said on the IRP multiple times I was shopping for other people more so than what I was for myself. The big cards that I wanted to get for Dave and Vinny, mission accomplished, was on Wednesday, courtesy of RBI Crew 7. So that was a big win. So many stories. Like I said, so many memories, a lot of laughs, a lot of fuck you Daves. Friday night was a blast. We went live for a little over an hour as we had our Malart shots, courtesy of Mark Stofe. Horrible. Oh, that was bad. But it was the experience. We had a lot of fun doing that. Saturday night, which was the last night for all of us, because most of us were heading out on Sunday, was probably the earliest night, I think, for all of us to call it a night. Just sat at the table and opened some retail, which was a blast. So yeah, as far as the crew was concerned, it wasn't. It was nice to meet you, or it's awesome to meet you. It's great to see you. So for those who didn't know, we were about an hour and 15 minutes away from the convention center. Saved us a ton of money though. It was me, Vinny, and C in one room, and then Bob, Dave, and Naomi in the other. Joe was also Doctor Exclusive on the property, down the hill and around the corner. And then we had Mark crash with us Friday night. Just a lot of fun, a lot of great memories, a lot of pictures. Hopefully, I can figure out how to add some of those to this video. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard to put it in words. It really is. It's blowing and going, man. And you wish you had more time, which a lot of people have said, to spend with more people and to chit chat even more. But, when you've done this for as long as what I have, which is not as long as others, the culmination of all that kind of coming together at the National, it's just phenomenal. Phenomenal. So, yeah, um, I don't even know what to show first. I have all my stuff here. Um, First, I'll go ahead and show this. So, this was, of course, the VIP pass. This was the crazy crew that crashed together. So it's Bob, Dave, Vinny, Mark. Uh, Shit, I think that's all of them. So yeah, uh, this is something I thought about kind of last minute. Oh, and Joe signed this. Jeez, Doctor Exclusive. So that was kind of a last minute deal. Uh, this got a lot of looks on Saturday. I'm not sure why, but everybody remembers this. So this was the prototype for the IRP, and then a ton of great signatures on here. Not gonna rattle all these off. Dave, just chill. Because I also have the index cards that were signed. Some which we failed to get. Just it is what it is. A few that we didn't get signatures on. I know Tyler Sports Guy from Instagram. Robman9, Rob Mensing. We ran into him. Got a picture with him. It was Phil, Squeepa, Dave, me, P-Daz, and Rodman9. So like 80 years of YouTube in one picture, which was crazy in itself. But those two guys, we didn't get signatures. A few others, I know. Elite Hunters, we didn't get an auto of. We did get an auto of Tops 85 401. Dave ended up securing that one. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to chit chat with Nate at all. I was trying to think of who else may or may not have got autographs. We didn't get one from Mangini. A few other guys. It wasn't intentional by any stretch of the imagination. It trying to have conversations, get pictures, selfies, that type of stuff. We kind of forgot about, pulling out the 3x5 cards to get a few autos. But so yeah, this is I'm not showing any of these, but this is the stack of stuff that I did pick up for other tubers. So you will see all these cards come Christmas. For a lot of these guys, two of these cards I actually did acquire also from Joe, Dr. Exclusive. He was like, I need to talk to Dave. I got a couple cards. I was like, oh, you do? Let's work a deal. And that was quick, painless. So acquired a couple cards from Joe as gifts for Dave. Bob gave me this. I think he gave me this like Friday or Saturday night. I don't even remember. All my days ran together. So go through a few of the pickups and the gifts. So first, some of the customs. So Scott, Reindeer Studios, handed these out from his artwork. Just absolutely beautiful. We got Big Scott autograph on a custom. The infamous Blob Lewis. So, and then Stuke. Like I said, it was awesome just to, even with some of the short amount of time, and then we've got the duel of Mike O and Ed inscribed IRP. Had to have that one. And of course, it's only fitting Ed with a $10 gift card to Chick-fil-A because of chicken sandwiches. Which I will say, and Dave will probably mention this, he consumed quite a few of said chicken sandwiches on this trip. Let's see, let me do the gifts first. I think this is all of them. So from Dave, actually, let me show this first. So with a $10 gift card and the custom. Ed gave me the 98 Topps Chrome refractor in a PSA 9. So thank you, Ed. Um, Bob. So we were talking about this one night on the show. This was the one of the last biggest ones I needed for my 98 Topps Finest set. Ryan Leaf, he just handed me that. And we worked out a trade for the 98, 99 Topps Chrome Vince Carter for that set. I think the only big card left I need for that one is now Paul Pierce. Dave handed me these out of Inception, on card, silver ink auto of Monte Ball. Really wish that kid would have turned into something. Rookie, Topps Chrome Finest, Jesus. Topps Chrome Refractor, auto, rookie of Monte. And then this was sick, but out of National Treasures, the rookie booklet, pre-patch auto, on card auto of Monte Ball. I think this is what number, I know it's numbered. At least I'm pretty sure it's numbered. What is that? Out of 60. Shit, I can't read. I need glasses, guys. We were looking through value boxes, and he stumbled across this one, and I think in the 3 for 50 or 3 for 45, I don't remember, but another Romanowski auto, mirror gold auto, out of certified, number to 49. And then out of Majestic, the only TD card that I came home with, player worn jersey. So thank you, Dave, for those. I think that was all the. Yeah. And then just a few pickups. Nothing major. We did some value box hunting. And then Dave used some of these to kind of bundle deal. But Drew Brees, Quentin Jammer. So that's second year Brees. Number 2, what is it, 2 or 325. Out of Retro Premium Players, Jerry Rice. Beautiful card. Can't go wrong with a Topps Finest Larry Fitz rookie. Pop Warner parallel of Elway. Like I said, I really wasn't doing a whole lot of shopping for myself. Don't say it, Dave. Isaac Bruce. Scott, if you watch this, let me know. I was thinking of you when I threw that in there. But V2, Drew Bledsoe, and yes, Dave already has that. A Moss rookie out of Prestige Hobby. Couple Trey Lances. Don't think he's going to last in San Francisco, so I think he's going to go elsewhere. So, like I said, I think the kid has potential. Hollowview, Bledsoe, just a cool card. Rookie Diamond, Brian Greasy, had a nice little stint with the Broncos, and then Upper Deck Pro Bowl, Shannon Sharp. So that was all the pickups for me. Most everybody knew one of the main things that I was doing at the National was this. So that's the picture with my photo op with Terrell Davis. That was just awesome in itself. Such a nice, laid-back guy. Almost 25 years of collecting the guy, and the fact that he was at my first National and paying good money for a photo op, but I could justify the cost for that over getting an autograph because, I have a ton, and most of the cards that I have cost way less than what it would have been to pay for an autograph. Not to mention, I have 2 jerseys. I have my helmet. I have a mini helmet. I have an 8 by 10, multiple 16 by 20s, and then a shit ton of cards. So it's like there was nothing else that I could think of that I would have liked to have had an autograph. Um, so I could have gotten the photo autoed, but it's like, no, I'd rather just have the picture, get it in a frame. And yeah. So that's pretty much the pickups, the gifts. Um, Part two of the national recap will be on Tuesday, 7:35 p.m. Central Standard Time ish on the IRP channel. As always, Dave, me, and Vinny will talk more national. Um, so yeah, on to and the YouTube meetup Thursday was freaking awesome. Um, Everybody, I hope you're sitting down, but Mike Baseball Collector did a fantastic job hosting that. Um, he supplied free Giordano's, which was, on our list of places to go. And because it was supplied on Thursday, we didn't have to go, which was kind of nice. Of course, I know everybody got quite the joke on Wednesday that we ended up at McDonald's. But for those who may or may not know, it was almost 10 o'clock before we ended up eating. And of course, at that time in the middle of the week, everything was closed. So McDonald's it was, which was right up the road from the convention center. But we had some good laughs eating, of course. Uh, so yeah, a lot more stories to tell, which we'll cover off on the show. But yeah, on to the autographs and those who we met. Well, I met, I should say. Other than Nate, like I said, Tops 85 401, but he is in here. Uh, so yeah, here we go. We got Brad, 8671. Garrett, card cutter. Ken's cardboard. 4-leaf cards. That's Rick, I think. Yep, Rick, vintage oddball cards. Oh, Michael Shane, Jericho 941 IMI. There's the Nate Auto, Tops 85 401. And so many other guys, like I said, that we didn't really get a chance to. There's Stuke, Maxa Jackson. There's Victor, rookie card specialist. Drew, lefty NDD 10. Dave signed an autograph for him with the old YouTube name. We'll see if he shows that off. Double X the Beast. Is that Phil? Oh, nope. Snoop. So Xavier. Orlando from A Collector's Dream, which he got his selfie, by the way. Brian, B. Ross 6. Mike, Canadian Cards. Man, I would have loved to have been able to post the video that we recorded with Mike. Such a fun conversation. So fun. For those who were there, no. So Mike, Canadian Cards. It's awesome to freaking meet him. Yep. JT, Triple Crown 24. Andy, she blinded me with refractors. Guy, honestly, I wish we could have had a chance to chat a little bit more. There's Scott, Reindeer Studios. Picker Jim S. Paul, Pedaz. And a lot of guys we didn't know, honestly. Remember, old school, new school. Kind of hard to get up to speed pretty quick. There's Joey, Burtcat 8. Scotty Tradition, Scott. There's Neil from RBI Crew 7. It's great to see those guys. Hadn't seen them in 12 years. 12 years, so that was crazy. Had to get Mr. 101 just because, he's infamous as it pertains to the breaks on Instagram for them. And then Ryan, uh, Mike, Eastern Connecticut Sports Cards, Ed, of course, good old Wesker Griff, uh, David Smith, Cobra 10 SVT. We actually ran into him at Portillo's, or I should say Portobello's. Uh, wasn't expecting to see him, didn't know he was there, so it was awesome to see him and actually get to meet him in person. Uh, we've got Dave, Midlife Card Crisis, Mike O, Big Scott 35. Trying to read these backwards. Phil, so Filmington, got him at Portillo's. And let me tell you, it's pretty bad when Ed had to do double takes to determine whether or not the guy we saw at Portillo's was or was not Phil. Unreal, the resemblance. You want to talk about freaking a doppelganger? Crazy. BB Express 2, ran into him. That was a surprise. Phil Squeepa 21, aka Motown Philly. Joe, so had to get Joe, had to get Bob. Make sure that wasn't upside down. Had to get Mark, and then we're dumbasses, and I didn't sign one for Vinny or Dave, and they didn't sign one for me, but that can be rectified. And then the picture of this guy that broke the internet. So, Mike, baseball collector. So, that is all the autographs from the fellow tubers. Like I said, there was so many people there, um, in only so little time. Uh, so yeah, that's all I got. Come watch the show Tuesday as we tell more stories. Um, Probably not going to Cleveland. Uh, we've already started talking about the Expo potentially next year. Uh, but it's back in Chicago in 2025. Maybe the IRP will make it back. We'll see. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm out! Told you I'd forget something, and I feel like a complete and utter asshole. I will attach this to the end of the national recap. Like I said, I feel like a complete and utter ass. A huge, huge, huge thank you to Vinny and the Better Half for hosting me Tuesday night and Sunday night, and of course picking me up and taking me to the airport. Uh, I cannot thank you both enough uh, for the kindness, the hospitality. We had a lot of fun during a short amount of time while I stayed there, but some other great, great, great memories. Thanks for feeding me both nights. Uh, Getting to go see CC practice with Tatenda was an awesome experience too. Um, Gifted something to see. Very sentimental to me, hopefully very sentimental to her. But wanted to share that with them. And yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Uh, and of course, thanks for renting the car. That was an experience. Oh, shit. You guys will hear about that too on the show at some point, I'm sure. But no, in all seriousness, in all honesty, thank you both very much. Words can't express my gratitude and appreciation uh, for your hospitality and letting me crash, and for taxiing me around. Uh, really do appreciate it. Love you both very much. And we'll see. Maybe there'll be a repeat for next year for Expo and a repeat for 2025 in Chicago. I don't know. Love you both.